Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tech Tutorial Tuesday. Today, I'm going to show you how to use the search functionality in Outlook. Anyone who's been with an organization for a significant length of time knows how quickly their Outlook inbox can get flooded. This can make going back and finding an important email pretty difficult. Thankfully, Microsoft Outlook has built-in search functionality that can help make this task less daunting. Let's jump into Outlook and see how we can use this feature to our advantage. For today's example, I want to retrieve an email that I received last year from my Dell representative containing an invoice related to a specific laptop I was looking at purchasing. So for me to scroll back and look through 22,000 emails obviously is not going to be a great use of time. So to help make this task easier, I'm going to go ahead and utilize the Outlook search functionality. So as I mentioned, right now I have 22,000 emails in my inbox, but let's see if we could pinpoint this down to the exact one that I want. So I'm using Outlook 2016. If you're using 365, your screen is going to look a little bit differently. You'll have the search functionality toward the top of your screen. But other than that, the feature set is pretty much the same. So I know that my Dell representative's name is Lindsay. So let's go ahead and see what happens if I just simply type her name here in the search field. Can type her name and click enter. And I see that filtered it down to 733 emails. Of course, that's a bit easier to look through than 22,000, but still probably not going to be a super easy task for me. And if I scroll through the list here that shows me my filtered emails, I still see that yes, I do get the emails that came from Lindsay, but I also have emails that I sent. If I keep scrolling, we should see that there's some other folks in here that have sent emails as well. Suraj, for example, is here, and that's showing up because Lindsay is on the email. So again, this is a bit more useful, but not exactly what I'm looking for. So we can go ahead and use some of the advanced search functions here in Outlook. So if we look across the top ribbon here, I'll see all of my advanced search functionality. And one that I like to use all the time is the From button here. So if I click From, I'll get a nice filter that says From, and then I can go ahead and type a name. So now if I go ahead and type Lindsay and hit enter, we'll see that went down even further. Now from 750 emails to only 283. And what's changing here is now Outlook is only looking at emails that came from Lindsay. It doesn't care if Lindsay was on someone else's email. It doesn't care if the body contains the word Lindsay. It's only returning emails that Lindsay sent to me. And as I mentioned in this example, I know that there's an invoice attached. So to filter down even further, I can go ahead and select this Has Attachments button here. That'll filter the list down even more and only return those emails that came from Lindsay that also have an attachment. So again, coming back to my bottom left-hand corner here, that jumped all the way from 280 down to 55 emails. At this point, if I wanted to, I could probably scroll through these 55 and find what I'm looking for, but we don't have to stop here. We can filter down even more. Again, I know that this email came last year, so if we go to this filter set here, where I can pick when the email came in, I can go ahead and select the filter last year. Let's go ahead and select that. And that took a few more off. So now I'm all the way down to 42. And lucky for me, I know exactly what model laptop I'm looking for here. So if I hit the more option here, I'll see a wide variety of other search functions. And I know that the body of that email should contain the model number 3510. So if I do that and hit enter, I've pinpointed down to the exact email I wanted. So I went all the way from 22,000 emails that I would have potentially had to look through, all the way to that exact one that I was looking for. And again, if we take a look at this ribbon, we'll notice that there's a bunch of other options as well, in addition to the ones that I used. So we can go ahead and switch what mailbox we're looking in. If I'm managing a bunch of people's inboxes, I can alternate here between all of them. As I showed you, I can filter down who it came from. If I know the subject of the email, I can select subject here and type in the subject of the email. If I categorize my emails, which I don't, but some of you may, We can go ahead and select the category. If the email's unread, I could do that. And as I mentioned, there's a bunch of other common search fields here. So by using this functionality, I can pretty much pinpoint exactly what I need in a matter of seconds, rather than having to scroll through all 22,000 emails to find the exact one I'm looking for. And that wraps up this week's video. Outlook Search could be a great tool to help you become more efficient in filtering through old emails. I hope you all use this function moving forward, and I'll see you all next week with another Tech Tutorial Tuesday.